I cannot believe this, but the media is slightly less hated this year than they were last year. That's right. 44% of respondents in a new Gallup poll say that they have a great deal or a fair amount of trust and confidence in mass media. That's actually identical to 2011, but it's up slightly 4 points from 40% in 2012. I'm sort of shocked by this because the more we have social media, the more we see all the constant errors. Every time something's breaking on CNN, they make 10 different errors and they retract it and people take away tweets. And now, every time something happens, there's a, that source, or we got that one wrong. Fox does it all the time too. Let's take a look at the graph here. So you can see it's peaking up. It looks a little on its way up at the end there, just a tiny bit. And we're only talking about 4 points, but that is something. You'd think it maybe would be dumping 20 points. And the biggest jump, interestingly, is in Republicans and independents that are trusting the media more.
Yes, because I don't understand. It's like the media is reporting that we're more trusted, says the media. It's like me being like, according to Whitney Mixter, Whitney is thinner and smarter than last year, says I.
Says Whitney Mixter.
It's like I don't understand where is this coming from.
That was a good time for you to touch your IFB,
thank you.
by the way.
Let me just reporting live. Yes, it's true. I am smarter than last year. No, but and also, where is anybody also reporting on whether or not they trust polls more?
Right, because also who gets, I got a call for the first time in my life this week. I got a call from Quinnipiac. That's a college in Connecticut
that
does, they do the big ones. Mm-hmm. All right, you're from Connecticut, right? Yeah. Have you ever been to the polling station over at Quinnipiac?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I spent my summers there. No, I haven't. I didn't even know.
Well, I got a call from them this week, and they said, we want to know, if you'd be involved in this poll. And I was excited because I was like, I never got one of these calls.
Poll?
No, it was something. Well, I don't know what it was because I said, well, how long is it going to take? And they said about 12 minutes. And I was like, I don't have time for that. But even think about that. Who has time for a 12-minute poll? So the people you're getting in the polls already are a group of people that I guess just have a lot of time on their hands.
That means people call them, they're like, do you have 12 minutes? Oh, yeah, I got time. Do you trust the media? Sure.
They're just looking for someone to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm watching TV right now. Wendy Williams, she's telling it like it is. That girl, how we doing?
Exactly.
So 46% of the people polled in this Gallup poll say the media is too liberal, 13% say it's too conservative, and 37% say it's just about right, like porridge.
Yep.
Does that, any of those numbers?
Really, what are they going to say? Like, they're going to be like, no, I don't trust them. They're shady, No, you always have your favorite sources, like you love Anderson Cooper, so you always have your,
Do you have somebody that you feel like when you're watching them is a little more honest?
I would like to feel like CNN is in the middle, because I am myself an independent. Like, I have to hear, what the topic is. Sometimes I'm conservative on things. Sometimes I'm liberal on things. It depends on what it is, although I do shy more towards liberal. But, I think.
But do you have a person? Like an actual person that you go, all right, that guy seems.
Samantha Shocker, of course, on CNN.
Yes. On
She's
HLN, I believe.
She's amazing. Yes,
yeah.
Dr. Drew.
Yes.
But no, I don't follow a specific person per se. I like to just kind of, and that goes to how I am in politics. I kind of like to see. Yeah. I like to sprinkle it all, hear it all, judge all, so to speak. But I'm much more interested in what's being said on the talk about my favorite celebs. I got to be honest, I'm a total gossip, love that stuff.
Well, that's why you gave a shout out.
The world is too hard. Yes, the world is too rough. It's too rough. I gotta hear something else.
Yeah.
But no, like you said, like it's according to who this is happening. Like, what kind of agenda is this gonna be? Like, I don't trust. You're saying we trust you. I don't trust what you just said.
You don't trust polls.
Us trusting you. Yeah. It's like I don't even trust that.
Yeah.
So whatever. It's one of those silly things that I think is funny, but I don't really pay much attention to, and I don't,
Yeah, well, you shouldn't trust the media blindly anyway, and that's why what we do here at the Young Turks, there's no corporate influence. And even though I do have something in my ear, it's just so I can hear the audio of the videos. I don't have someone barking instructions at me, at least right this second. I assure you that I don't. But actually, if I was going to say one or two people that I do sort of think are a little more honest in media, I think Jake Tapper on CNN is pretty decent. He always looks depressed, which I think is a sign of someone trying to tell the truth. He has these, like his face, he's very sort of got these sort of lines in his face that imply like, I know I'm sort of stuck in this thing. And I like Aaron Burnett.